Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carmen and I receive messages from the Divine Council and many other forms of galactics as well as from the Angelic Realm. And today I have a message from Divine Consciousness and the angelic beings. Now I receive messages through the dream state or that stage a little bit after you kind of are not awake, and also through channeling and through other methods of reception. Now today this message is let's just get on with it and make sure that if you like this content, make sure that you subscribe and leave a like if you can. Also, if you have questions for the Divine Council and from the Angelic Realm, such as Saint Michael, any of the angels, make sure to leave a comment or leave your questions in the comments. And to continue, okay, we are a collective of angelic beings, divine consciousness, as well as many collectives to say, this is good. We could say many marvelous beings of the unknown kind will be forever in the knowledge and of assistance throughout the decades to come within the earthly realm. So they're saying that they will be coming in to Earth, the galactics. They will proceed with many things to do and many things to incorporate within the many combinations, corporate abilities, and to have effect within the now to complete the processes of providing everyone who wants, wills, and needs the many ways to increase in the incarnation within the many realms that are to be the fifth dimension. We say that there are more than many lights to come into fruition, many other continuations of what is to happen in the now within the next few days and months to come, with many other completions to increase within the many collectives that are included within the earthly realm. That is the essential thing. That is the most important thing that we want to say today. And to complete the missions that will come as no shock or no surprise to many in the realm of the collective on this earth, that are on this earth at this time. There will be missions to accomplish for many of those that have the clarity and the hands to work with great clarity and can be beneficial on this earth. Be not alarmed in these conveyances. These conveyances are not to alarm, but to provide humanity all the assistance, the many vibratory fields, the many ways in which we can improve upon all the possible changes that will be positive. For now we say that many ways in which we can increase the clarity, and it will come within the next few days and within the next month, will continue to increase in clarity. The training is not so rigorous, but it can have its particularities, although it's important to increase in the powers of the abilities in the now to be able to transmute all that is, and all the processes will increase as well as coming together and in conjunction with all that is necessary to give the information. All the information that will be given to the same processes will increase as well. In no uncertain terms we say that there will be a negativity that will happen due to the white protectiveness that you are shielded with. Not only the vessel, but all humanity. But yes, those who seek for it to increase in strength, that is here. And all you need to do is ask for help. And we are there in great assistance to provide this incremental increasing of the protection, or the sense of protection. As we mentioned already, the protection is high so much that the body and the soul will never understand. This earthly body, or these earthly bodies, beings, and soul do not and will never come to an understanding or comprehension as to how you are protected. And although there's so much, there is some knowledge of what has been happening and how we are here protecting you. There is boundless more that is happening that you can never imagine due to the cosmos being large and without limits. Unimaginably large. We say the many things that experiences in the realm will not only be in the mind, but they will also be in physicality. These experiences can come to a shock and surprise too many beings, and not at all others. So we say, with great love, it is that you will with great love it is that you will experience these phenomena as well. They will increase throughout the months coming. And the protection and the peace and love is also increasing. And it's also there done with the most cautiousness and liberty. There will be times where we will continue to increase the amenities and in the process of which we have gathered here to view and to allow for you to have the knowledge of. And this will be many, for there are many souls on this earth, earthly beings, that are providing us with the probability and the vessels to help with these and increasing of this knowledge and information, and also all the possible codes and various forms of interaction. And that is the great news, that everybody's who chooses so will have the opportunity to increase in these abilities, in the knowledge and knowing. And if they so choose, they may embark in a fruitful journey to increase their vibrations as well as become more in tune with themselves through many processes. That is one key factor within these messages. And it matters not what everyone is saying about this. These are true, and you have the vessel, and you light workers will continue this understanding in completion within the next few months, and will be at the forefront of all this messaging. You will understand with great clarity and great resolve as to how these messages will be true and real, and not only in the hearts and minds, but true and real and factual for this earthly realm. We can complete the process of increasing the many fields of power with which there will be protection at once. There are many ways which we can increase the abilities and the powers to these protections that already are in place and have been in place for many, many years and decades. Now, it is not necessary to increment any field processes for that they already exist. However, in the abilities in the minds, they will increase. You will increase in your knowledge, and this will increase your feeling of being protected. And this is going to help the knowledge that you have of us being protection and guiding. And that sense will increase this protection. For it is in the minds and in the hearts that this really exists. Therefore, this protection also exists in the minds and in the hearts and of those who embark on this earthly journey. It is none other than yourself. So even though the protection is already there, when you understand this, send the love in the positive good vibrations. When you do understand this, send the love to them. That's what they're trying to say. Send love to earth, to them. Is what they're trying to say. It will increase even more. And it will expand. It is so expanding to you. It will be ever expansive as souls come in and understand their as souls come in and understand their virtues and their true abilities and powers. And we love it. It is that all beings come to you. All beings that come to this earth, they come with love. You may not always understand them, but everybody's process is different. And it's all in the experience. It's part of the journey that will take you places as you need. You need to become. And other worries need not be necessary, for we're all in this, and we have you covered. We have all earthly beings in our great care. That is so powerful that whatever is to happen will not harm you, but take you to this change that needs to happen in the collective. In other words, the things that are going to happen within the next few months will not hurt us, but will be changing, will change society in the collective on this earthly realm. That is all that is needed. Happiness is within the souls that have embarked into being at the forefront to the knowledge. No more knowledge is more credible and more precise than the one that is received through these vessels and delivered through the cosmos to the population. And this earth is protected and guided under many wings of love of the forms of galactic that exist. There are too many to name right now that in fact will be coming in formation that will follow, but will be of truth. And it will come to a shock to some, but to others it may make sense. Therefore we say, take caution with the information that is delivered. Take caution with making the choices of doing the research. So doing the research is your choice. If you are searching for information, you will find it. So there is no doubt that you will find it. So proceed as well with caution to what it is you see, because the information will be out there. That it will be great of service. This information will be great of service to many members of the population and to others. It will come to a shock. But in the end, eventually, all those who choose to stay within this knowledge will continue to learn. All those who choose not to will make their choices at will. And what will happen promptly, and that will happen promptly, and will continue onto the many decades to come, to increase in the very many populations, minds of this earthly realm. For now, my dears, for now, although knowledge will be shocking and at the same time not believable, it is real. We leave you with a sense of love throughout in the now that comes from all of us with peace. Well, that will stay with you through your day. Increase and increase throughout your lifetime, and many ways. Have a happy day. So, as you already have understood, that what they're trying to say is that they make many points here, but the bottom line, what they ended with, is that they come with love and compassion, as well as the galactics that will be here within the next year or whatever, months. I think it's months. And this will bring about change. Whatever is to happen is not for anything negative that they have against us. Is that these changes are necessary for society. Also, take heart in the fact that these are real messages that come from the God Source and the Angelic Realm. And that was all, my dears. Take care and make sure to subscribe if you can. And if you like this, leave a like, leave a comment, or any questions that you have, leave it in the comment section. Until next time, much love from me. Bye.